I guess it would help if I turned off mute. It's one of those days. Anywho, hello everyone. I'm going to be silent for a few seconds longer just to make sure the audio is actually coming through. Alright, well, I can hear myself. And I think that one person that is on is me, so I can't ask. Unless I ask myself and I say yay. Anyway. Oh my god. Hello everyone. And welcome back to the Hyp3rstream. Apologize, I couldn't get a stream in last week, but you know, it is what it is. Channeled my inner Paul Cooper again and went too hard with the yard work. I guess a few things before I get started while I just wait for people to join. Just a heads up with uploads in general. I have every intention of hitting every Friday as a major upload still, but it's getting harder and harder to hit those goals. Trying to knock out a big one for July and then another big one for August. Almost there. I got actually two big ones in August, but I'm getting there. And in the meantime, I'm still trying to get the Hyper Halloweens done. So if I happen to not upload on a Friday, I'll make it up. But just in case anyone's wondering, and hopefully they watch this video, they'll know. All right. That said, I'm also waiting on a phone call, so I'm going to have to jump off at one point, which I'll put in the chat. Or at least say, I guess. Alright, enough messing around. Let's, okay, there's the mouse cursor. I think I already turned the music down. Let's get started. Why is there a Dark World 3 and 4? I should have watched the video. Let's try 4. Oh, the little Yoda things popped in weirdly there. Hold on. What's 3? Okay, so now that can't be it.
I need to think about this some more.
Me too, Mike.
Then leave. Don't come back until you can prove you're a Dark Worlder. Ugly organic.
I forgot how racist that one is. Let's get away from those guys. I don't want them to molest Mike anymore. They didn't phase in this time. That's interesting. Alright, did I put the magnet on the thingy? I think so.
This machine has an empty socket like the other one.
No, it doesn't, Mike. Come on. This guy doesn't know anything about the intricacies of biomechanics. Alright, so I'm going to have Mike walk, excuse me for 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Spilling things. Whoops, clicking the wrong thing. Alright, I don't actually remember what I'm supposed to do. I guess talk to my government leaders or whatever.
It didn't take me too long to find my way from the dark world back to the center of town.
I like to think this is the actual center of town. Alright, let's go see if Hank has any new leads for us. Oh, did I not grab the little Maggoty cart? Oh no, I would have already fed it to Gargan. Never mind.
Hank must be in his 50s now. He opened the diner when he was out of high school. The one entrepreneur this town ever produced.
I feel like I said that before already. Let's see.
Have you heard any more about the investigation?
I'm really out of leads here, Hank.
Not since we last talked, Mike. But I'll let you know if I do.
Thanks, Hank. You're a true friend.
Say, Hank, do you think you can get me a cherry ice cream soda?
Like I told you, Mike, it's broken. Man from the soda company will be by tomorrow to fix it.
Sit down again.
Who do you think murdered Rita?
Come on, Hank. Let me know.
Oh, I can't imagine it was anyone from around here. But he's one sick dude, whoever he is.
Sick? Murder isn't a disease. It's evil.
Remember if I
Relax, Mike.
went through this
It's just a figure of speech.
dialogue
I
tree.
don't think anyone's going to show the killer any compassion when they catch up with him.
You don't know the half of it, Hank. Let's see. What else you got for me, Hank?
Hey, how about some service?
Shut up, Mike.
Back again, Mike? You want something to eat?
I really should eat something, but I just can't seem to work up an appetite. Oh well, maybe later.
Oh, poor Mike.
See you, Hank.
Take care, Mike.
I think I had one more to do.
What's new, Hank?
Not much since the last time you were in here. Can I get you something?
Like directions on how to leave.
No, I just came in to rest my feet for a moment.
Take care, Mike.
I'm going to do that last one. Just sit right back down.
How's business, Hank?
Business has been kind of slow. People don't seem to come around much anymore.
Kind of correlates with how often
you
you're
what,
coming in here.
I'm not all that hungry now, but I'll bring Mom over for lunch tomorrow. You know how she loves your cherry pie.
Oh, does
See
she
you then.
now? Oh, no.
Take care, Mike.
Hey, Hank, you know my dad died, right? Mom's been real lonely. Is there anything else? No.
Hey, how about some service?
Back
I really should eat.
Take care.
All right, is there anything I can do?
None of these songs is worth spending a quarter on. I don't seem to be as interested in music as I once was.
I don't have the quarter yet, though.
This jukebox is loaded with tunes from the 50s. Rita and I used to dance to some of them.
I'm going to press X to
I
doubt.
always preferred to sit at the counter so that I could talk to Hank.
Let's leave. I don't think I have to actually go in here, but I'm going to anyway. Let's see if she talks to me.
Hi, Melissa. Have you got time to talk?
Well, well, well. Look what the cat...
There we
I
go.
heard that Rita
Let's
was
piss her
seen in
off.
her
Why
husband's
not?
car shortly before her death.
Why, how dare you? Get the hell out of here!
Good job, Mike.
Listen up, Gardner. I've got some questions to ask you.
Look, will you get off my back, Dawson?
Let's see. Do you know
How
who
close
killed
were you
Rita?
to Rita before she was murdered?
What business is it of yours?
I mean, I'm kind of wanted for murder here, Jimmy. Let's see.
Do you have any theories about who killed Rita?
From what I hear, the sheriff's got you pegged for the #1 suspect.
I thought that since you're still friends...
You leave Melissa out of this, you hear? And as for Rita, she wasn't the innocent librarian you and a lot of others thought she was. She got around.
What do you mean Rita got around?
Look, Dawson, stop asking questions before you get hurt. Rita was damaged goods. Only you were too stupid to notice.
I'm inclined to agree with him there. I also don't like the side profile of Mike here. It makes his head look really like his jaw's like drooping down or something. Let's see.
What were you doing around Rita's house the night of the murder?
Who told you that?
Nadia.
Let's just say a little bird told me.
His name's Paul Cooper.
Dawson, tell me who it was or I'll shove this Q-stick where the sun don't shine.
No, you won't.
Why were you at Rita's house?
Let's try not to say Paul's name.
I had some business to discuss with her, that's all. But she never showed up.
Yeah, she was busy getting murdered by me. Wait, no. Shouldn't have said that.
What business could you possibly have had with Rita in the middle of the night?
I probably should have said the thing about the sheriff.
Business that has nothing to do with you, Dawson. So butt up before I bust you in the mouth.
Let's see.
I found a little black book listing you, Rita, and several other women.
I'd like to hire you.
I used to round up dates for Larson now and then. And your
Like how
librarian
he just
friend
admits
needed
it.
some cash. I guess our public institutions don't pay their workers enough money.
God, it really makes you think.
What are you saying? Rita wasn't like that.
Then don't believe me. But it was Rita who came onto the dock, not the other way around. That girl was a real pro.
Well, it says here she only has 3 stars.
Maybe I should go.
Yeah, get out before I throw you out.
You're not even... He's not even, like, animated when he talks. What makes him think he could do that? Let's get some more leads from Slim. Okay, pick up trash can lid? No.
Slim is a goofy-looking character, but he does have a good heart.
Yeah, I heard it before. Let's see.
I hate to admit it, Slim, but
I've been looking into a political connection, so I went over to the library where Rita worked, and sure enough, there are pictures of JFK all over the place.
Hey, evening, Chrono Strike.
I'm wondering if Rita
How are you
knew something
doing?
about the assassination and somebody wanted to shut her up for good.
You know, that's as believable as anything.
oh, that's a very
Let's
interesting...
get out of here. Leave him with his yellow submarine and his lava lamp. Let's see. I guess we'll go visit the courthouse. Run, Mike, run! Is there a walking animation speed? No. Okay. Courthouse.
There's Mayor Fleming. I've known him ever since I was a kid.
I hope he hadn't seen me
He
yet.
and my father were in the insurance business together.
I guess I have no choice but to talk
Hi,
to
Mayor
him.
Fleming. I'm Mike Dawson. Remember me?
The murder suspect, right.
Why, of course, Michael. It's good to see you again.
Let's see.
How have you been, Mr. Mayor?
Actually, while this is talking, I forgot to add a little poll to my
Fine, Michael.
stream
How are you
tonight.
feeling?
Give me a second.
I was told you were home recuperating from some illness. A psychological ailment, I understand?
Let's see.
I've been home about a year on disability, but I'm feeling better now.
That's good to hear. The missus and I have been meaning to ask you and your mother over for dinner. But, well, we've been having some problems lately. You know how it is.
Sorry.
I heard that you married Melissa Talbot. Sort of a May-September romance.
Well, Michael, you're only as young as you feel. And I prefer to feel young. Who can blame a man
It's
for
like a
wanting to
double
spice up his
entendre or
life with a
something,
little
or-
youth, huh?
I just threw a poll into the chat.
So tell me, how do you
I hate
like
to
being
talk
mayor?
over the character, so I'll
Well,
wait till
it's
he's
certainly
done
different
talking.
From being in the insurance business, there's not much glamour in that line of work. Which is not to say anything against your father. He was a good partner.
Oh, sorry.
How is being mayor different?
Well, for one, I don't sell insurance.
Being a salesman was nothing but lies and manipulation.
Just like
As
being the mayor.
I'm still a salesman, but
Wait, no.
I'm selling something different. My ideals, my principles, my integrity.
Man, this guy makes a good politician.
I've been thinking of my father a lot these days. I miss him.
Yes, it was quite a tragedy. I remember finding him slumped over his desk in the office. Well, that was years ago.
insurance like things just clutched into his hands.
I'd like to talk to you about the recent murder.
All right,
Mayor Fleming.
now that we've gotten close, Mayor Fleming, let's talk about the murder.
You mean Ms. Scanlon? What do you want to know about it?
It'd be kind of cool if you could go into detail about the other murder too.
Rita was a friend of mine. Did you know her at all?
Yes, but only slightly. Miss Scanlon did some research for my re-election campaign. She seemed like a nice young woman.
Let's see, by research,
How was the re-election campaign going?
doing the nasty.
Well, we're just gearing up now. But the campaign fund from last time seems a little short. In fact, I'm heading into the courthouse to discuss the situation with my
He
staff.
is astoundingly honest about being dishonest. Say a career
Sure would like to
politician if
find
I've ever
out who
heard
killed
one.
her.
We all would, Michael. Now, I've asked some friends at the FBI to step in. I don't like the way Sheriff Butler's been handling this case. We need to resolve this affair quickly.
He keeps letting
Or
you
it
go.
unravels our whole community.
I have oh yeah, there you go. I have a feeling he just wants Sheriff to arrest Mike.
Not to mention unraveling your re-election campaign.
You know, Michael, I probably shouldn't be talking with you until after the investigation is over. But anyway, I'm due at a meeting in the courthouse, and
Probably could have just left it as I shouldn't be talking to you.
I left my briefcase in the car. Oh, well, I probably won't need it. So long, Michael. Stay out of trouble.
So I got windows popping up all over the place here. All right. I did not mean to go into the morgue. Didn't even know I clicked it. All right, let me go back out here. All right. So the poll in the chat that I just put in there, I don't know, today I just had an idea about a deep
It wasn't
dive,
too long ago the payphone cost a dime to
I guess
use.
kind of related to what I was
20
talking.
cents.
I shouldn't have
The
let him
phone
start
company
talking. Hold on, I'm
pockets the
sorry.
change if you put in a quarter.
Anyway, yeah, I just had some idea to kind of veer off from the, whether or not the dark world is real, deep dive subject and go a different route. Just figured to talk about Mike himself. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. I have a few ideas for it.
I never was any good at picking locks.
He sounds so disappointed in himself. But there's interest, and so far I got one yes.
I can't open it.
And Mayor Fleming's just inside like, don't open the door. Can I take the picture? No. Let's look at the car.
It's locked. The mayor left his briefcase inside the car.
Clearly, I will use key on car.
I can't open it.
Yeah, he really tries, though. All right, let's...
It's locked.
Okay, come on. Let's use the hanger on the door. It's only...
There's nothing inside the mayor's briefcase but a quarter and... Why, that dirty old man. He's got a collection of porno pictures. Oh my God! These are pictures of Rita.
Casually puts them in his
Sanctimonious
pocket.
Old bastard. No wonder you're so anxious to bring in outside help to solve the case. You don't want the locals to find out that you and Rita were having an affair. Wait till Jack sees this.
But not until I'm done looking at them. Can I go into the car?
It's locked.
Wait, what? I guess he just locked it again.
The mayor left his briefcase inside the car.
Can I go in here now? It's locked. Let's go visit the sheriff. Sheriff, you'll never believe what I found. There you go. That's what I figured.
Hi, Sheriff. I just came in to get out of the heat.
Back
Back
again, Dawson.
I hope that you're ready
I've
to
played this game
confess.
too much.
Do you still think I'm the one who killed Rita?
I can't think of anyone else who makes a better suspect.
It's kind of an insult having the FBI brought in, isn't it?
Hell, I don't want him
I feel
here.
like I already went
was
through this
that idiot.
dialogue.
How well did you know Rita?
Yeah, hardly at all.
I heard you used to date Rita.
Well, so what if I did? Rita was interested in lots of men. Jealous, Dawson? Is that what made you snap and kill her?
Yes. I mean, no. Ooh, here we go.
Did Rita dump you because you couldn't satisfy her, Sheriff?
Why,
Jesus,
you little
Mike.
turd. I'll have you know that I was the one who dumped her. She was too bookish. Always running off to spend time with that reading group of hers.
Just what was this reading group that Rita belonged
Well, I
to?
could have apologized to him. Probably should have.
I don't know. Some of Rita's friends, people from the library, I guess. She was always trying to get me to go with her, but I couldn't see myself sitting around with a bunch of
I don't
idiots
know. I never
discussing
went to the
poetry.
library.
That's why I dumped her.
Well, I think I'll be going now.
You know, Dawson,
All right.
sooner
I guess let's kick him or get him out of his office. All right. Let's see.
I wonder how Mom is doing.
Is that a hand?
Please deposit
What?
20 cents.
Actually, before I do this, probably should have done this before I went to Hank's Diner in the first place. But I'm going back to Hank's Diner real quick. I remember trying this. I just don't remember what happens. And I'm going to use the quarter on the jukebox.
None of these songs is worth spending a quarter
So it's the
on.
same thing. And he says when you don't have the quarter. I can't show Hank like Rita's naughty pics. I'd say cheese Hank now. Okay. Well, I tried. I am curious. I kind of I hate to say it. I like that mechanic in Harvester. Like I don't like Harvester as a game, but I do like the idea that you can actually show people the items and they react to them. You don't do that a lot in this game. Let me check Slim out real quick. So I've never tried it before. I don't know if you can actually show them items. Aha. No.
Hi, Slim. Do you have
I've been checking out that carnival in the park near where Rita was killed. Seems that a lot of children go in but never come out. There's got to be a connection with Rita. I mean, she was a child once, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very...
You do that.
Can I give him anything else? Can I give him the light?
Hi, Slim.
I've been reading about what cigarettes do to you, and you know how Melissa smokes like a chimney. I figure that she went into a nicotine craze and had Rita killed.
Tell you what, Slim.
Good eye.
Makes about as much sense as anything, I guess. Here's a quarter. Alright,
Hi, Slim.
obviously
Tell you what, Slim.
just
Good
keeps just going into the dialogue trees. Wonder why I even give the option then. I guess the game's just not programmed well. Alright, get out of here. Okay, one thing I can't remember if I did was if I tried all of the options from the phone. So I'm just gonna put this in as phone. I haven't played Ace Attorney games in a long time. That's a good point too. I was thinking more along the lines of the point and click adventures, but yeah, that's true. All right, let's call
I wonder
Mom.
how Mom is doing. The line's busy.
Who's Mom talking to?
I don't believe it. A payphone that actually returns your quarter if your call isn't completed.
I have a feeling they just did that. The programmers just did that to be nice. Yeah, I like games that'll add like extra little Easter eggs that, you know, the players that go out of the way to find, you know, it pays off. So I appreciate Ace Attorney for that. Same with Harvester though. That they had a lot of things like that.
I can't resist calling Rita's house. No one's home.
Yeah, no shit. Come on, Mike.
I don't believe it.
All right. Wait, did I use the quarter? I don't think I did.
I can't resist calling Rita.
Please deposit.
Okay. That's what I thought. All right, put the quarter in. Let's call Dr. Sims.
Talk to Dr. Sims. No one's home.
Wait, Dr. Sims lives in his
I
office?
don't believe it. A payphone.
Come on. All right, 911.
Of course. I should dial 911.
This is the one that really should work. Oh, what?
Of course. I should dial 911. Oh, that's great. The 911 emergency line is busy.
I don't think that's a
I don't
thing.
believe it.
All right, we'll call the sheriff.
Maybe I can get the sheriff out of his office.
Sheriff's office, Butler here.
So if he hangs up with me, does that mean I get the quarterback? All right, let's go with report a murder.
report a murder.
Forgot he,
Oh yeah.
I forgot he just holds his nose when he talks.
Who was murdered this time?
Let's see.
Well, someone in town. Someone important.
Mike Dawson. No, God damn it.
Look, punk, I'm busy with a real murder investigation here.
Yeah, real busy.
I don't believe it. A pay.
Huh. Yeah, the programmer's just nice with this one. Let's try
Maybe
that
I can
again.
get the sheriff out of his office.
Sheriff's office, Butler here.
Don't worry, though. This doesn't count as a connected call.
Help! Some guy.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I have to
No, really.
hit the wrong
He's
one.
got a chainsaw and a real wild look in his eye.
Ha ha ha. Big laugh on the sheriff. You better hope I never find out who you are.
I don't believe it. A payphone.
Neither do I. Alright. Oh.
Maybe I can get the sheriff out of his.
Is the chainsaw option not there anymore? Let's find out.
Sheriff's office, Butler here.
Okay. Alright, do we want to do big car accident or robbery in progress? I'm thinking we'll report the robbery at the Dairy Queen or whatever it is.
I want to report a robbery in progress. Come quick.
Who's being robbed?
Oh, we got a... Okay. Oh, here we go. Old lady.
Some poor old lady over at the ATM. She got roughed up pretty bad.
Thanks. I'll be there in a jiffy.
Yeah. I wonder if the highway thing would have worked. So much so, I'm going to load and try. Cue the clue music. Alright, phone.
I wonder how
Oh,
Mom
dang
is
it.
doing.
Sorry, I hit the button too quick.
The line's busy. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. And they
Get the
really
sheriff out of his office.
like made it so you couldn't lose in the light world.
Sheriff's office.
Strange. Alright, let's try this
There's a
accident.
big car accident on Highway 71.
Where did it happen?
Oh, on the highway, didn't you hear? Abandoned gas station.
Up by the old abandoned gas station.
Okay, that's the state trooper's jurisdiction. I'll contact him right away. Thanks.
Damn it!
I don't believe it.
It's a 1 ATM town. I mean, given the map is like 3 or 5 pictures and a rabbit's foot, I mean.
Maybe I can get the sheriff out of his office.
Sheriff's office. Butler here.
I can't go back to the highway thing. All right.
I want to report a robbery in progress.
Who's being robbed?
We'll do Dairy
The
Freeze
Dairy
this time.
Freeze just outside of town.
Is that someone else's
I'll
jurisdiction?
be there in a jiffy.
Frickin' Sheriff Butler. Oh, hi, Mike. All right, let's go. Time to loot the sheriff.
It looks like the coast is clear. I can't believe that idiot fell for my trick.
Well, time to take a gun. I'll win at the shoot.
Locked.
I'll win at the shooting gallery for sure.
I always thought of myself as a
All
loser.
right, I got it. Let's go into his desk.
Here's a photo of Rita, and the glass is smashed like it was hit with a fist.
Why would he have that?
Here's an old newspaper article. The headline reads, "Butler charges
Mm-hmm,
dropped."
Yep, yeah, it says that.
I knew it. Sheriff Butler was kicked off the Dallas police force because he was accused of accepting bribes. He was never convicted because the key witness was killed in a car accident.
Oh, lucky for sheriff.
Wait till Jack sees this.
Come on, Mike. Is there anything else? Wait,
Nice looking desk. Mahogany.
mahogany.
You'd never think there'd be such filth hidden inside. It just proves that you can't judge a book by its cover.
Mike, shut up. Really?
Nothing else here but more of the sheriff's girly magazines.
Yoink. Oh, I didn't look at any of the stuff.
This newspaper article about Sheriff Butler's graft indictment proves he's not the champion of law and order he pretends to be. I can't believe that Rita would willingly dress up in this leather and whips garb. Mayor Fleming must have forced her into it.
I'm glad he did.
The sheriff must have been very angry to smash Rita's photo like this, but it's comforting to know that she dumped him.
Hold on 1 second. All right. I don't understand what the smashed photo frame would actually prove. And again, this is Mike. Sorry. House. Hey, Mr. Dozer. I appreciate the kind words.
Mom loves her flowers.
I'm sure it does.
Flowers are in full bloom.
Those flowers. All right, let's sit down and talk to Jack. All right, Mike needs to get comfortable first. And all right.
Here comes Jack.
Though I will say, since you mentioned the deep dives, I know they're in the poll. I do have one planned for later in the year. I don't know when yet. I'm still figuring out the schedule.
Thanks for meeting me, Jack.
No
How did you know I wanted to
problemo.
meet with
What
you,
have you found
Jack?
out?
I wonder if Jack just has a like a sensor there or something. He knows when Mike sits down.
I found a newspaper article accusing the sheriff of graft.
Well, I'm not surprised. I never thought that fat slob was a champion of law and order he pretended to be. Unfortunately, that doesn't link him to Rita.
Also, what's graft?
I also found a photo of Rita in his desk. He smashed it with his fist.
Really? I guess he still carries a torch for Rita after all. Good job, Detective Dawson. You were right to suspect him. What else did your snooping turn up?
I found a quarter, Jack.
I found a bunch of nude pictures of Rita in the mayor's car.
I told you he's not the grandfatherly old politician he'd like us voters to think he is. Man, I'll bet you wanted to kill the guy when you saw those photos. Find anything else?
Really tear off his head, right? Can I keep the pictures?
Doc Larson has a little black book hidden in his file cabinet. Rita's name was in it.
Hey, I knew he thought he was some kind of Casanova. Can you believe it? And the guy pokes around with dead bodies all day. Got any more dirt?
I feel like the inflection was on the wrong word there. Let's go with this one.
That's it. But you know, Jack, none of this proved who killed Rita.
I would agree with you about the sheriff. His reputation, such as it is, isn't at stake. But look at the other two.
Why would the mayor kill her?
The mayor was shooting dirty pictures of her, but now he has an election coming up. That could ruin it for him. And look how he's trying to run the investigation with his FBI pals.
Got a point,
I
Jack,
don't
I
see
guess.
Doc Larson's motive.
He's about to deliver some important paper, right? What if Rita threatened to reveal Doc Larson wanted to do her on a gurney? That would explain why he rushed the police's investigation.
Do her on a gurney, huh? That's a new hit slang all the kids are saying. Sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh so much. I don't remember him ever saying that.
Hey, what about Mrs. Ramirez? Her husband was seen with Rita just before he died.
Ah, the jealous wife angle. Well, that fire did leave her a rich widow, but the sheriff never could prove her involvement. I don't think you're going to have better luck.
Still, I'd like to follow up on it.
It's your life, but if I were you, I'd keep close tabs on the mayor and Doc Larson. Well, I'm out of here. Let me know if you find anything.
Well, I found a lot of things, Jack. You didn't really help with anything. There goes our best friend. What's hanging off his arm? Alright. Where's the mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay. The mouse drove off with Jack for a second there. I'm going to go say hi to Mom. Where's Mom at? Can I close this? This is just in the way. It's just an accident waiting to happen. There you go. Safety first, Mike.
Hi, Mom.
How's it still morning?
I thought you were going out, Mike.
I just stopped by to tell you that I love you.
Mike, how sweet. Just for that, I'm going to cook you up something special for dinner.
The best steam you've ever had. Alright. Mom obviously did not want to talk to Mike. So let's leave. So there is something I want to do. Okay. So I forgot the name of the individual. I think I gave him credit in one of the videos that I did, but someone had
Finding my way
mentioned...
through the Hall of Mirrors and returning to the center of the Dark World wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it would be.
It's like clicking on a picture on the map. Sorry. Someone had mentioned that those flowers don't die until you go and visit the house. So let's do that and see if that's true. So I don't think I did notice that phallic like imagery back there, Cyber Dreams.
There's some kind of electronic lock on this door. I can't open it.
It's like it's locked.
This door must weigh a ton. Is the thick metal for keeping people out or keeping something in?
See, remember, we're all stuck in this game with you, Mike. Is that how it goes?
I can't open it.
Is there nothing else? No, okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to the light world as soon as Mike's done. And look at that, the flowers are dead. Huh, he was right. Not that I doubted him, but except for this one right here. This one didn't get the memo. It's still alive. I don't know if you can see that on the cursor on the screen. Huh.
The flowers aren't growing too well these days. There's bugs crawling everywhere. The flowers aren't growing too well these days.
It's interesting, though, that all 4 of them are dead. If my deep dive theory is the hold any water here. It's this dark world lock. It's keeping us out.
Mom, have you noticed that your flowers are dying outside?
Just like my love for you.
Why, how strange. They were in full bloom yesterday. I'll bet that dog next door got to them.
I don't feel like talking anymore, Mom. I'll see you later.
That's how I'm going to start ending all my conversations.
All right. See you later, Mike.
Actually, that's how I'm going to start ending my streams. I don't feel like talking anymore, guys. Stream's over. Darkseed 2 is just giving you all the good advice. Okay, I'm going to load the game. I'm going to keep going and not kill the flowers. I'm kind of curious if you... I'm assuming it happens regardless, but if you go through the mirror first at the end of the game, if it'll... And spoilers, I guess. You go through that house, so... what was I doing? Dark World.
Finding my way through the hall.
Oh, not Dark World. Carnival. I wonder if the flowers die. I'm sure they do. Sure they do.
How are you feeling?
Are you a moron or something?
Yes.
I'm feeling lousy, that's how I'm feeling. But maybe
I'm having trouble getting to your medicine. It's sealed up in the...
some hero
Yeah, I
you...
know. Pretty sure we already listened to that. I always forget which way to go. There we go. All right. Oh, Mike's freaking out. Poor Mike. All right. Let's look at the wheel.
What was it that the Dark World wheel machine said about experiencing a level 6 magnetic flux?
6. That's the number I should choose.
I want to play spin the wheel.
Enough of that. I want to play the game.
Between 0 and 9.
I'd like the number 6.
Okay, give the wheel a spin. Number 6, a winner.
There you go. Got a teddy bear. You know, it's a good thing there's no other, like, people at this carnival, because I might get a little suspicious when it always comes up as 6.
Rita would have liked the stuffed animal I wanted to spin the wheel booth.
Here, you can have it back.
I want to return this prize. I didn't win it fair and square.
You saying my game is rigged? Get out of here.
No, I'm saying I rigged it. Use that? No. Take his picture? No. No. Here's my dark data card, sir.
I want to play spin the wheel.
Sorry, Mac. Only one win to a customer.
No, it's not Mac. I'm Mike. Alright, since we're here, let's go throw the ring.
I'd like to play this game.
Yeah, be careful. The ring's heavy. Hey, you missed, pal.
Oh, poor Mike. Let's freak out when you click on this screen. Why is he freaking out on the other screen? Not freaking out this way either, huh? Alright, how to get out of here? Huh. Alright, I forgot what that did exactly. This. No.
This creature looks like the stuffed animal I just won. While it's not exactly cute, it seems friendly enough.
Again, basing that on absolutely nothing. Alright. Yep.
Matrix
Just start pounding on the
verified as
machine.
privileged
That's how it
work.
works.
Access permitted.
Few couple swift hits, good to go. Oh, can I shove this in now? I don't know if I want to. Here, let me I'm just gonna say flowers too, just for fun. Yes.
If I mess with the power generator, the ancients might start searching the complex for me.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that dialogue before. Almost looks like he's moonwalking, but like forward. Glides so effortlessly. Because of the lack of frames of animation, I guess. Alright. Actually, I forget. Whoop. I forget. You can't, I don't think you can put this in the space that doesn't belong to.
It doesn't want to go into the slot.
Oh, I don't remember hearing that either, huh? So the teddy bear turns into an actual creature, huh? Guess that's one way of writing around the same item being used 3 times. Alright, I'm just gonna try it for fun.
It doesn't want to go into the...
Yeah. Kind of wondering... Hold on. I kind of want to know what'll happen if you try to give the teddy bear to people. Probably nothing, but I gotta try. Oops. So it's one of those things like... Yeah, I feel like I've done most things in Darkseed, but there's some things I... Oh, go back, Mike. That close that quickly.
The door is locked. I can't believe it. Here's a sign saying that the diner has been closed by the health department because of a rat infestation. That doesn't make sense. Hank keeps the diner spotless.
So I guess that conversation with Jack is what causes this. For some reason I always thought it was the putting the teddy bear into the dark world. Oh, though I guess to be fair, I do have the teddy bear, so it could be that too. Huh. And now I can't check because I saved over the
I
other
can never
thing.
decide whether to think of our front...
Okay, shut up, Mike. Just go in the damn house. Okay, can I offer teddy bear to mom? No. Can't offer that either. Nope. Take a photo of mom. Yeah, okay. This is why I saved this here. I figure the other characters probably wouldn't do anything. I mean, the mayor, Doc, and the sheriff are all gone. Slim will probably just tell you a conspiracy theory. And I don't think you can give it to Mrs. Ramirez because she's behind the door. Well, they could try the people in the dark world. I have a feeling it's not going to do anything. Let's see. Let's go this way. Let's try the keeper. See if... Oh, actually, hold on. I can't go back.
Tell me who was inside the prison.
Alright, so obviously that didn't work. Some amazing animation. Right. Can you give this to him? No, baby does not want it. Oh, I guess I didn't try. I could try Gargan in the real world. Or Minnie and Daisy. Right. Does Keeper want it? No. No. And no. No. Can I show her this? No. I'm just reloading it to save some walking. Let's go with this real quick. So when is there time for Hank to get killed? Mike seems busy. I agree. And I don't remember what I said in the video. Aside from the... I went to the wrong building. Aside for... A lot of this is just in his head. Is it... That's this one. Whoops. Oh, I always hate when that happens. Okay. Yeah, if I remember what I said originally, anything that happens in the Dark World is not really happening. Hence, you know, the Dark World isn't real. But... So I'm multitasking. Yeah, exactly. Gun shop owner. So anytime he's in here, just things in the real world are happening. Even though I talk to Hank. That's just, I guess, one of the things about programming, right? Okay, can't give the horse to her. Just gonna load this. But clearly, I don't think you're supposed to ever go back and talk to Hank after you talk to him the one time. Carnival. I got you this. I'm just gonna progress the game. I don't think you can give the stuff to anyone. See, I don't know if what I said actually made sense or not. Mostly just felt like I was rambling there. Oh, no,
The machine stopped working.
I got a face stuck in it.
The creature is locked in tight. I can't.
All right. Oh, I should probably look at this, huh?
If I'm reading this map correctly, it says the power to the recreation center and surrounding buildings is shut off.
If I'm reading this map correctly, and it's a blank slate, All right, let's go get the ego massager. I guess we can go rescue our friend the clown too. Let's see, this way. And Rita's just like shocked at all this is going on. Is it this one? Yeah. I take this.
Just looking at this maggoty carcass makes me sick. No wonder nobody's eating.
They won't let me take it.
I can't reach it from here.
I guess he was trying to get a drink.
Found out that the bartender talked to me and killed him.
All right, we'll see you. All right. Let's go in here.
The creature that was inside this canister must have left to get his jolly somewhere else.
He went to find Rita.
This ego massager sure is heavy, but I think I'll be able to lug it around with me. Funny, I feel in better spirits when I hold this device. Too bad it's so heavy.
Okay. I give it to one of these guys? No. Alright, let's go talk to what's his face.
The keeper of the scrolls said that I could find the spy goth behind the recreation center, and this looks like the place's only back door.
Man, nothing gets past Mike. I mean, at least he didn't like bang on the door to open it.
Told me this is where Goth lives.
Okay. I always forget where the thing is. Oh, apparently, literally right there.
This is the keeper's best spy? No wonder they lost to the ancients.
Oh, shut up, Mike. Rude.
This is the most horrid collection of junk I've ever seen.
Didn't you say the same thing in Slim's place?
Something vile is heating in the stove. I can't tell what it is, and I don't want to know.
I mean, he literally just had that maggoty carcass in his like jacket not too
I don't
long
know
ago.
anything about Dark World biology, but this creature looks deathly ill.
Should probably keep your opinions to yourself then, Mike.
Are you Goth? I need to talk to you.
Go away. Let me die in peace.
All right, I'm leaving.
Wait. You're a human, aren't you? From the other side?
Yes. The keeper of the scrolls sent me.
Always expect him just to keep talking.
I thought so. The ancients haven't seized control of your side yet. Can you do something for me? I am dying.
Anything you want, sir.
What happened to you?
I was trampled during a skirmish with the troopers at Tau Square. My exoskeleton is broken. There is no one I can go to. The healers are all dead, killed by the ancients.
Alright, I'll build you some new armor.
What can I do for you?
I am in great pain. But the medicines are gone. The drugs are no longer being manufactured. I need something to sedate me.
Da 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 da. Wanna be sedated.
I saw people using drugs in the building outside.
No.
Those aren't the right
Those
drugs.
drugs are used by the ancients to enslave the masses. I need medicine.
I mean, one man's
I don't know where to
drugs
find
or
the
another
medicine you
man's
need.
medicine, right?
You have drugs in the normal world, don't you? Painkillers? That is the only thing that can help me now.
The only thing. So he doesn't want the drugs from outside the door, but popping pain pills, that's fine.
I can bring you some drugs from the normal world.
Please, hurry. I do not know how much longer I can cling to consciousness.
Me neither. Let's talk to him again.
Goth, it's me, Mike Dawson.
Did he introduce
from the normal
himself to
world.
Goth? I don't remember. I already forgot.
Yes? Did you find a sedative? What did you bring me?
I have to talk to you first.
No, the pain is too great. I am having difficulty maintaining my mental construct. I need medicine.
I think that's a normal occurrence when you talk to Mike.
Goth,
Yes?
I came back to see how you were feeling.
You humans are a strange people. I am feeling pain. That will not change unless you bring me drugs. Now go.
Man, that's a hell of a statement, isn't it? This pain will not stop unless you bring me the drugs.
That looks like a crossbow. An archaic weapon to find in the dark
Excuse me.
world.
Don't touch that, human. You're liable to set it off, and who knows what will become magnetized.
That's not how crossbows work. Wait, let me go back in there real quick.
That looks like a
Okay,
crossbow.
sorry. The hitbox on that crossbow was like ginormous. Alright. Well, let's go help our friend Gargan. And back to the light world. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to... I don't think so. Alright, how you feeling? You good still, clown?
How are you feeling?
To tell you the truth, I'm dying. And that ain't no laughing matter. If I don't get my medicine soon, I'm gonna be punching tickets up in the big top in the sky.
A little foreshadowing there.
You know,
You're telling me?
I can't remember. I think back in the day when this was featured on... oops, that's the wrong way. Featured on Hyp3rstream, there was someone who actually did Photoshop the clown up in heaven. Here we go, sideshow. I don't have the teddy bear this time. Can I use it on them, though? No. Let me check something out real quick, since I'm here. Did I ever try this? So the ego massager only works on Gargan, huh? Let's see something real quick. Ego massager. Here you go, Gargan.
hey Gargon, I bet you can't lift
Gargon.
this.
Oh yeah? I can lift anything.
So that noise always makes me laugh.
I'm sure that snapped you out of your depression, Gargon. How do you feel?
Why, I feel great. I don't know what you did, kid, but it sure beats those pills I've been taking. I'm turning over a new leaf. No more feeling sorry for myself. No more rumors.
No more drugs.
Now will you lift the ice chest for me? I have to get something for the clown.
I'm afraid I have some bad news about the clown. He died earlier today. Something about not getting his medicine in time.
I mean, he literally, we just talked to him.
What's this about no more rumors?
Oh, forget the clown.
Well, this is embarrassing. But I've been purposely spreading rumors about the carnival because I was so depressed. When you feel bad about yourself, it somehow helps. When everything else seems bad.
You've been taking pills.
Mike's not good at conversation, is he?
Antidepressants. Painkillers. But heck, I don't need them anymore.
You know, I'm not in the medical
don't you
field,
take
but
them?
are those
Give
the
them
same
to
thing?
someone who's really in pain.
I don't know if I want to trust that, given where he just pulled those out of.
What am I gonna do with a bottle of painkillers? I don't even like taking the aspirin Dr. Sims prescribed for me. Here, Gargon. I'm returning your pills.
Keep them. I don't need them anymore. Give them to someone who's really in pain.
I wonder how many people we can give these to. Let's see. Straight up give him the Pandora. I mean, I can. That's just going to tell me a fortune.
What role does this play in my future, Pandora?
I see an invalid helping another to his feet.
Oh, whoops. I thought Mike was going to say something. Just going to show off the pain pills to everyone. See, nope, nothing. Wonder if these pills would have saved the clown. Oh my god, I never noticed that face in the mustard before. Or maybe I did, I don't remember. Try something right here real quick. No.
I guess no one's going to replace the clown at the ticket booth. This carnival doesn't seem to care much about making money.
I mean, everyone got in for free, so no. Let's go out of here real quick. What triggers the
It looks like the power to the entire block has been shut off.
Yeah, what happens or what triggers
door
the
is
second Dr.
The
Sims
door is locked.
event? I can't remember. No, the power's working just fine. A little flashy, but you know. All right,
Melissa, I've got to...
Get lost.
Poor Rita.
Poor
Why all this nasty talk?
Ask.
every carnival needs Geeker branded mustard. I think the ketchup was too, so it must have just been like his name brand sauce. Oh, that's true.
Hi, Slim. Do you have a...
I'm still trying to follow up on...
Tell you what, Slim.
Good, Hyp.
This is the most bizarre collection of junk I've ever seen.
Yeah, he says the same thing in Slim's house. Yeah, if anything, Dawson is consistent. Oh, whoops. Alright, so I've got the pills. I guess we'll just give him the goth. So hold on, what do I have here? I've got... What am I missing? Let me go here real quick. Forgot all about Paul. Okay.
Still watering your lawn, Paul?
Yes, the grass.
Paul, what was that you were saying about...
He was hanging around Rita's house.
I keep wandering back to Rita's...
You must.
Well, I just stopped by to say...
All right.
Okay. Like, that's not where he said to go.
It's locked.
Like, that's not how you open doors. I'll try with one more thing, I guess.
I'm not tired.
Alright, well, I'm out of ideas then. There we go. Let's go... Give Goth the... That's not Goth. Give Goth the pain medicine, I guess. I think I'm doing this way too early for some reason. Did Mike just phase through a wall there? Excuse me. All right. Here you go, my friend. Some of the drugs you wanted.
At last, the agony is beginning to subside.
Goth looks even sicker than the last time I saw him.
I mean, you just gave him random drugs. All right, here we go.
Now it's your turn to help me. I'm told you know all about the ancients.
No one knows all there is to know about the ancients, except the ancients. But I do know about their current plans.
You could replace ancients with anything. No one knows all about Paul except for Paul.
Why did the ancients conquer your world?
They are life force scavengers. They travel from planet to planet, feeding off the life force from each world they visit. It sustains them while they sleep in their spaceship and ponder the universe.
Why would the ancients be interested in my world?
They have nearly siphoned off the life force from this world, as well as most of the other planets in my universe. They need new regions to harvest. Your world, for example.
Just what are the ancients' current plans?
Didn't he just tell us?
They've created a creature called the Behemoth that is able to live on your side. You realize that we Dark World inhabitants are not capable of crossing the barrier.
Why did the ancients create this behemoth?
This creature was designed to collect the life force of the human race and deliver it to the ancients. Once the behemoth passes through the barrier into your world, it will become invincible.
Con hacks.
There is one Dark Worlder who can exist in the normal world.
You speak of the Shapeshifter. Yes, but he can exist on your side only for short periods of time. Long enough to bring back a human head for the ancients' power generator.
Tell me about you and your undercover work for the Keepers.
I have been part of the underground movement against the
I thought he was about to
ancients
say, I'd rather
for a
not.
long time. A very long time. But it appears that my labors are near an end.
Tell me more about the underground movement.
The Keepers organized us to revolt against the Ancients, but we underestimated the Ancients' power. We're all but completely slaughtered.
If you couldn't stop the ancients, then how can I?
The points of the triangle are the only way. Gather the 3 points. The light, the scrolls, and the sword. The troopers seized the light. The scrolls are locked up in the Hall of Justice.
All right.
Where is the Sword of Justice?
Man, Mike, this man is
The
dying.
shapeshifter
Stop asking all
has
these
it.
questions.
After the keeper of the sword was crucified, the ancients gave it to the shapeshifter as a reward for his services in the normal world.
Where can I find the shapeshifter?
Just down the street.
No one knows where he lives. I'm sure he is well protected by the ancients. He is their most trusted agent, after all.
I heard he likes to kill flowers.
What do I do with the points?
You get to them.
The ancients' power generator. I've had a good look at it. You can overload it with the point's energy. Send their spaceship a power surge that not even the ancients can withstand.
How do I use the points on the generator?
With the light, illuminate that which is dark. With the scrolls, feed the truth into that which is false.
Jam it into the
And
machine.
With the sword, sever that which should never have been joined.
You've been very helpful. I'll let you rest now.
Before you leave, take my crossbow. It emits a magnetic field. It may prove useful to you.
Can this crossbow be used to magnetize metal?
I suppose so. We used it to disrupt communications. There is very little metal in the dark world.
Except for the things we're standing on. Can it magnetize anything? Because I feel like that's a better use of the gun or crossbow.
I need to win a game in my world. This crossbow might help.
Games, he says. Were the keepers wrong about this one? Oh, let me rest, human. You are not worth my remaining energy.
Goth, I think you misunderstood how I plan to use the crossbow.
It's a carnival game, Goth.
Let me die in peace, human. Either blow up the ancient spaceship or play your games. I don't care anymore. Now go.
Just want to feel the buzz, man.
Goth, I think you...
Alright, fine.
That looks like a crossbow.
Use it
Yoink.
wisely, human. The power is low, and I don't know.
All I heard was they fired at random things. Let's make it happen.
There's nothing here I can use.
Like, I don't like your attitude.
I'm not eating anything from that stove, whatever it is.
Alright. There we go. Can I fire this at anything? No. Trying to think of what the third teddy bear turns off. That's such a weird thing to even say. Oh, can I stop him walking? No, it's okay.
This is where Goth lives. This is where Goth lives.
Or it used to be. My friend Goth died. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to overwrite this. That's magnetic. Yes. Can I get myself a drink with it? No. I thought maybe I could activate the death scene by myself. I'm trying to think. I want to say, so there's 3. Excuse me. There's 3 teddy. Okay, so this would go off, and then this one goes off. So I have a feeling the reason that I haven't triggered the second hypnosis session is because I haven't talked to her. That's one way to knock.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Ramirez.
Is that so? And
I was just admiring your
young man.
Okay, so we got that out of the way.
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez.
What is it this time?
I was wondering if you knew Rita Scanlon, the woman who was murdered nearby last week.
Only too well, young man.
I don't remember if
She
this
was
was
the
if I did this in the
devil's fool, I tell you.
first stream I did of Darkseed 2.
Did you see or hear anything the night Rita Scanlon was murdered?
Young man, I have already told the police.
Why do you say that she was the devil's tool?
All of you young people are servants of...
Just how well did you...
Well enough to know she tried...
Why do you say she got...
Rita Scanlon...
Sorry, I know I'm skipping things.
Why do you say that she was the devil's...
All of you young people are...
Look, lady, Rita was my...
Is that so? What?
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez.
What is it this time?
So your family's been here a long time?
Young man.
Alright. So there's that. What happens if I come back in? Uh-huh. There we go.
I'm here to collect my final payment.
I like to sit down, my leg hurts.
Quick. Get in before someone sees you.
So it's interesting. You don't have to actually... I thought the second hypnosis session triggered this.
Why, that was Jimmy Gardner. What's that thug? I shouldn't make my presence known while Jimmy Gardner... How can such a nasty woman dare to display all these...
Come on, lady. You still owe me one last payment for the torch job. Fork it over.
You need to learn that patience is a virtue, young man. The money's been coming in slow from the insurance company, that's all. Here's the rest of what I owe you. Bless you for your help.
Mrs. Ramirez is handing Jimmy a wad of bills.
Hey, quickly, let's magnetize him. Oh.
My old 35mm
Okay,
camera.
Mike, stop. You know, that reminds me, I have a...
Jack didn't believe my suspicions about Jimmy. Wait till he gets a load of this.
Okay. I have a game on the
I better get out of here before they see me.
Philips CDI about 35mm photography.
See me.
Let's knock on the door so they
I
can.
shouldn't make my presence known.
I got a picture of you guys. Alright, so I'm guessing now.
I have a
Yeah, that's what I
splitting
thought.
headache.
But it shouldn't matter now, because...
I'm not tired.
Huh. Well, let's do this first.
I have a splitting headache.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of wondering how much I can break this game. Let's find out. Alright. Let's do a quick zap of the crossbow. Pew!
Excuse me, sir.
Well, he's back. Limber up the old pitching arm, did we? Ready for a try?
It does sound like he's saying bitchin'.
I keep losing.
What's the matter? Your arm a little stiff? Yeah, come back and try.
Alright.
I'd like to play this game.
Yeah, be careful. The ring's heavy.
Gotta get some victory sound or like song playing.
winner!
Final Fantasy fanfare or something.
I want to return my prize. I didn't win it fairly.
Are you crazy?
I want to return this prize. I didn't win it fair and square.
Are you crazy?
I almost think it'd be funnier if the ring just got stuck to it, because that's how, you know,
I'd
magnets
like to play
work.
this game.
Sorry, pal. You already won.
Let's set it up for the next. Set up for the next person. Like how he turns away just for that split second. Oh, that's funny.
I'd like to play this game.
Sorry, pal.
Let's get out of here. Can I do anything with this? Oh. Nice.
Nothing happened. It must not be made of iron.
I wonder if I tried that before.
Nothing happened.
Can I shoot the ducks? Nice.
I think I've done enough damage here already.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
I think I've done enough damage here already.
Huh. Sure have. How do I get out of here? This way. I always get lost in this section of the carnival. That smug look on his face.
I have a splitting headache.
Alright, let's do this. Moves this to... But I'm not doing that. Whoops.
I have a splitting.
Yeah.
It's obvious where this dark world creature belongs.
Yeah. Mike takes it home and puts it in his room.
Matrix verified.
Oh, I forgot to try to like shoot it with the magnetic crossbow. Okay.
If I mess with the power generator, the ancients might start searching the complex for me.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a fair point. I'll give him this one. Alright, can I use this on anything?
This alien material is practically indestructible.
But I mean, that's not what the thing was for. It's supposed to turn things in. It's supposed to magnetize things. Right? Or am I missing something? Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Knocking over my microphone.
To be announcing. To be detecting brief magnetic pulse. To be experiencing null effect on power disk transmissions.
All right. Oh, I can't actually shoot the thing. Hey, you missed, pal.
This alien material is practically indestructible.
All right, let's put that in.
The machine stopped working. Except for stopping its power output, this machine doesn't seem to mind that another creature has merged with it.
Sure. Oh, hey, Person Man's 12. Does he say anything about the
I
Yodas?
turned off the power to the halls of
I
government.
don't think so, but I'll check.
The creature is locked in tight.
Alright, so for some reason I thought that this was the one that unlocked the, or turned off the power to the, or Dark World Dr. Sims. So, because it doesn't, I can't do what I was going to try to do. No, he does not talk to the talk about the Razor Blade Yodas, unfortunately. Didn't say anything about the faces up at the top either. Whoop, whoop. Alright, can I shoot this thing? No. Where's it going? The government, right? Yep, the guy's going now.
Oh my god.
We already saw that, Mike. It's alright.
These papers look important. There are some kind of documents inside. These papers look important. These papers look important.
Well, take the papers.
What an odd sensation. I know that these are the scrolls of wisdom. I'm as certain of that as I've been of anything.
You're batting like 0 for 10 here, Mike. Calm down. You know, honestly, person man's, a lot of these rooms do feel really empty. Isn't there something else in here? Okay. Well, no, go back in there, Mike. What? Wait, what? Why'd they come back? Why is this guy just hanging here not saying anything?
It's empty.
Oh, now it's empty. But it's right there. No, we'll just close that up. Okay. Man. But it said there was documents in there. I want the documents.
I can't understand the language on these scrolls. I have the feeling that there is great wisdom here.
See, so you were wrong, Mike. You didn't actually know what was in there.
It's empty.
No, clearly it's not, Mike. Alright, I'll just leave it closed. God, it reminds me of, you ever see Kung Fu Hustle? The one guy tried to, like, sell the kids, like, the different pamphlets on the different Kung Fu styles. Like, oh, it's like a rare form of Kung Fu. And there's a bunch of different ones. See if Jimmy's harassing Slim here. No, Jimmy's just gone. Okay. Huh. So I'm thinking you have to do... I was trying to see if you could skip the hypnosis sessions, but I guess you can't. Because the only way to get Jimmy to show up is to talk to Jack. Wait, why was he going back there? I didn't know you could go back there. Let me see if I can talk to Jack real quick.
I'm not tired.
Alright, so I think I have to talk to Sims first. Then Jack, and then I think I can skip the third hypnosis session.
I have a splitting headache.
Again, I can't remember who the user who told me about that, but I'm gonna try it. How did I get him to go back there? Can I make Mike walk now? Oh, I just noticed the little out of office thing isn't on the door now. Huh. Alright, I'm going in. Yeah, the Jimmy plotline does escalate like real quick.
You've got to help me, Doctor.
That's what I'm here for, Mike.
I feel terrible. I've got another one of those headaches.
I see. Well, I think we can take care of that after we have a little chat.
But that's what's hurting my head.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
No, I asked you first.
I've been having more dreams.
More dreams about your dark world?
I visited there again. The ancients are
I was
hatching a
just
new plot
there.
against humanity.
There's scrolls everywhere.
Is that so? Just what are they planning to do?
They're trying to take over the Earth.
Mike, I think this fantasy of yours is getting out of hand. Let's have no more talk about the so-called ancients for a while.
These headaches are gonna kill me.
When did this last one begin?
Mike, it's not the first one.
A little
The
while
first
ago,
game.
I was out for a walk at the park. I stopped by the Ramirez mansion.
Okay, so had to do that first, regardless.
And what did you see?
Well, I'd rather not talk
I feel like I
about it.
didn't go through enough dialogue options to really
Mike, you're
get
not
that
going
Jimmy
to
thing
get better unless you
scene to
completely
start.
confide in me.
Let's just get on with the hypnosis, okay?
Okay. You're the expert.
All right. We'll hypnotize you now.
I'm gonna step
Relax.
away for 1 second while the
Empty
scene
your
plays.
mind and stare at the spot on the ceiling. You're feeling sleepy. You are calm. At peace.
Here's part of it. I'll have the rest tomorrow night when I can get to the re-election fund.
Make sure you do. This will be harder to get away with than torching that rich guy was. Boy, that Rita sure had a thing for other people's husbands.
Look! Up there, it's Mike Dawson. He's been listening in on us.
Dawson, still sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Just like your friend Rita. You want to end up dead like her and all her other friends?
Anybody hungry? How about some filet of brain? The gray matter is particularly tasty today. Just what makes us Dark Worlders strong and healthy. Hey, Mike! Your shoes are bleeding.
Oh, you're so gross, Mike. No wonder Rita would rather be with my husband than with you.
Mike, are you awake? How do you feel now?
Never better, Doc. So, is this supposed to be all over a single day? It is. And it's funny, if you look at the clock throughout these hypnosis sessions, the last one is actually going to end at like the beginning of the day, so really no time has passed. But I think that's just a glitch in the game.
I feel much better. Thanks, Dr. Sims.
And I'm cured.
I'm gratified to know it's working so well for you. We have a few minutes. Let's talk a little before you go. You were talking during your dream.
Then you heard it all?
You talked quite a bit about Melissa. I take it you have reason to be angry with her husband.
Why do you think I'm angry with the mayor?
Your dream. It sounded like the mayor's wife was plotting with Jimmy to murder her husband.
I'm angry at Jimmy. He killed Mr. Ramirez for having an affair with Rita.
We killed Mr.
You're
Ramirez
projecting,
because the wife paid
Mike.
him off, but you know.
I think you're the one who was jealous of Rita.
I like how Dr. Sims' mouth looks like a ventriloquist dummy when it opens and closes.
I'm not the jealous type, if that's what you think.
Not even when you learned she was flirting with Mr. Ramirez and Mayor Fleming?
Rita and I were just friends. We both saw other people.
Citation needed.
You've never mentioned you had anyone else in your life, Mike.
Oh, Dr. Sims is definitely a scammer person. It's 100%.
Doctor, I think you're wrong about my feelings for
I think the cigar poster in his office proves that too.
Well, maybe. But that's about all the time we have today. Give some more thought to what we discussed. And if your headaches return, see me.
Let me move over here real quick. Yeah, he's got the little out the lunch thingy back on there.
I can't go back and see Dr. Sims again so soon. He'll think I'm dependent on him or something, which I'm not. I can't go back and see Dr. Sims.
I can
again
handle
so soon.
things myself. It's clearly what we've been doing this whole time, huh, Mike? Let's talk to Jack. Oh, well, gotta get comfortable first. And there we go.
Here comes Jack.
Anytime now, Jack.
Guess what? I have a photo of Mrs. Ramirez paying off Jimmy for killing her husband. Yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence that his name keeps turning up.
What do you mean?
What's the connection between Jimmy and the sheriff?
Well, Jimmy told you he had the inside goods. In the
Yeah,
case.
the story
I guess
is a
he was
little all over
talking
the
about
place in
bribery
this.
charges.
What's the connection between Jimmy and Doc Larson?
Jimmy's name was listed in Doc Larson's little black book. Knowing Jimmy, he probably helped round up girls for the good doctor.
Or he was, you know, being used by the doctor, whatever.
What's the connection between Jimmy and the mayor?
There isn't one. Oh, wait a second. He's very fond of the mayor's wife, Melissa. So you think he was angry that Rita was a homewrecker?
Hey, I'm angry
Jimmy
that
and
a married
Melissa
man
were
was
a
fooling
thing?
around with her.
No, they're friends, but
Well, before you go ripping somebody's head off, I'd check out their story. On my
Hint,
way
hint.
over here, I saw Jimmy go into the pool hall. Why don't you go have a man-to-man with him?
hey, you got it, Jack. All right, time for the combat section of the game. I don't know what I just did there, but let's do a quick save. Let's go. Jimmy fight. Oh, it's got to do the cool transition.
I've been suspicious of you for some time, Jimmy Gardner. The liquor store robbery.
I like how they had to
the
have him
Lindbergh
just, you know,
kidnapping, but now I'm convinced
chalking the
you
pool
murdered
cue.
Rita
That's the
Stapleton.
only thing they have of him, standing idly.
Listen good, Slim. I'm getting real sick of your crazy talk. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Just trying to play pool, man,
You
all
don't
day
frighten me
long.
none, Jimmy Gardner. This here letter proves you're a killer. They're gonna lock you up and throw away the key.
That does it, you loon.
Jeez,
You stuck your
that
nose
escalated
where
real
it doesn't
quick.
belong, and now you're gonna pay for it.
So wait, I wasn't looking. Did the pool cue turn into a gun?
Hey, stop picking on him, Jimmy.
Come on,
Put that
Mike.
gun away.
Jesus.
Let's see if you're brave enough to take me on man to man.
See who wins. Man, the animation of that, it's
Hey, Mikey
just
boy?
jarring.
What happened?
I had a feeling you were spoiling for a fight with Jimmy, and I thought you could use some help. Looks like I was right. You can thank me later. I've got to run.
So I feel like I've noticed it for the first
Wait a
time.
minute. What did Slim run off to?
Look like Jimmy backhands Mike.
Jimmy's knocked out cold. Jimmy's knocked out cold.
Sure is. Let's go talk to Slim. He's not dead yet.
What the hell is going on, Slim?
Oh, come in,
It's an
Mr.
appropriate
Dawson.
question,
Thanks
honestly.
for helping me out back there.
I'm sorry I couldn't have done more. I guess I'm not much of a fighter.
What are you talking about, Mr. Dawson? Why, you knocked Jimmy Gardner out cold.
I think you need glasses, Slim. I wasn't the one who saved you.
Some people think my head's a little screwed up, but my eyes are fine. From what I could see, you were a real hero in there.
Some people think his head's screwed up. Instant coma. Just add Dawson.
Why'd you run away
Exactly.
when Jimmy pulled his gun? I thought your suit made you invulnerable.
My uniform doesn't cover my face, Mr. Dawson. Every power has its limits.
Except for Mike's ability to knock people out.
What was this evidence you said you have against Jimmy?
It's a love letter written by Rita to Melissa's husband. It seems she was having a fling with our honorable mayor.
I mean, we already knew that, Slim. We
did
just
you
need
get a
it.
hold of
Need
this
the
letter?
letter. Come on.
Oh, I snatched it out of Melissa's purse earlier today. I knew she was involved in some kind of conspiracy, and I just needed a motive. Gosh darn if I didn't find one.
What first led you to suspect Melissa?
The smoking, remember?
I've seen Melissa go into the pool hall regularly the past few weeks. Now, that isn't the proper place for a mayor's wife, is it? So I've been keeping my eye on
What
her.
if she just wanted to play pool? I guess the mayor's house probably has a pool table.
I noticed you collect a lot of things, but how could you stoop to picking a woman's purse?
Well, Mr. Dawson, sometimes you have to bend the
Did
rules
Mike
a
break
little
into a
to
car
pursue
today?
justice. I am the town's sole protector, after all.
I just saw your comment, Chrono Strike. Say Superman has his limits too. I mean, to be fair, Potion Man, it is just Jimmy. I'm sure most of the town probably wants to deck him.
What Jimmy has to do with all of this?
The night before the high school reunion, I saw Melissa give Jimmy a big wad of money. That seemed mighty suspicious, especially after how Jimmy turned Mr. Ramirez into a crispy critter.
Wait, so why is her going into a pool hall suspicious, but not the wad of money? Probably should have led with that part.
You know that Jimmy caused the Ramirez fire?
Don't act so surprised, Mr. Dawson. Most people just think I'm a crazy fool, so they tend to talk a little carelessly when I'm around. I've heard it all. And then some.
You know, Slim, there is a lot of evil in the world.
You're telling me, Mr. Dawson.
You got that right, Mr. Dawson. That's why I prefer my own delusions.
Good for you, Slim.
Thanks for helping to clear my name. Next time you have a conspiracy theory, I'm gonna listen.
To be fair, your name's not cleared yet.
My pleasure. But I'm going to give it a rest for now. My fillings are picking up radio transmissions from outer space again, and I'm starting to get a headache.
Do you mind if I hand the letter and Jimmy's gun over to the sheriff, Slim?
Go ahead. Sheriff Butler wouldn't pay it any attention if I gave them to him. He didn't even believe me the time I found Jimmy Hoffa's grave. Take them. They're yours.
Kind of hope we can tell Slim, or get Slim to tell us where that grave is. Maybe it's back at Darkseed 1.
How are you feeling, Slim? You don't look well.
My head still hurts, Mr. Dawson. I'm not up for
Slim doesn't look well.
Oh, Mike's actually concerned.
Slim, I have some more questions to ask you.
Sorry, Mr. Dawson.
All right, so let's see.
I can almost forgive Jimmy when I read this letter Rita wrote to Mayor Fleming. I'm surprised Melissa didn't have her pervert husband killed too. It looks like Jimmy took good care of his gun, but there aren't any bullets in it.
It's about the pistol whip, Slim? Like, what? Why'd he even draw it? I guess just to scare him.
Jimmy's gone. I've got to
How
find
did he
him
know
before
before he
kills
even
more
entered the
people for
room?
the generator.
Yeah, that's a fair point, person, man. But I feel like someone did mention Slim. Maybe not. Where's it going? Here. Yeah, never mind. Maybe I'm thinking just that scene with Jimmy at the end of the day.
Is the trigger mechanism of this gun of interest to you?
Huh.
Let me see that.
Well, is it something you can use?
Why, yes. This will do quite nicely. It's a trade, then. Here, let me attach your biomechanics arm.
I like how the gun just like phases out of his arm.
Cool.
Neato. No, it's all good, person, man. It's you might be right, actually. See, I've played it a lot, but
The gunsmith
I forget
built this
things.
biomechanical machine gun so I can quickly attach it to my arm whenever I need it.
Let's start shooting things.
Nothing happened.
I want a refund.
Sorry, no refunds or exchanges.
Alright. Let's see, let's go this way. So let's see, I'll get the shooting gallery, put the bear in, grab the what's it from in here, and try to skip the third hypnosis session. See if that's possible. Alright. Just start shooting up the place. Oh, poor frowny faces.
Hey! What the hell happened here?
You didn't even say you wanted to play.
I guess the trigger must have jammed. But I hit every target, so I think I still earned a prize.
You can have your prize, but I don't want to see your face around here again.
His mouth was just open in
That was some
surprise.
pretty nice shooting there, Dawson. You seem awfully handy with a weapon.
Oh, hello, Sheriff Butler. What brings you down to the carnival?
I'm just checking out the area, looking for suspects.
Wasn't he at the dairy freeze,
Not
though?
surprised to find you here.
What does that even mean? This is a carnival.
Suspects? For what? Rita's murder?
No, not for Rita's murder. For the murder of Mayor Fleming.
You know, at this point, Person Man, you could be right. This whole thing could be
Mayor Fleming's been
weird
murdered?
hallucination by Dawson.
You been anywhere else in the park during the last hour?
Although I think it is mentioned well, then again, to your other theory, it's mentioned by Slim. It says kids go in, but they don't come out. But Slim, yeah, might not be mentioned by
I don't
anyone
know
else.
anything about it. What happened?
The FBI is examining the body right now. I'm on the lookout for suspects who've been to the park during the last hour.
That's just you, Dawson.
The last hour? Well, I've been busy doing some work.
Work? Oh, yes. I've heard that you've been playing detective today. And what evidence have you turned up, Sherlock?
I didn't do it, Sheriff. It was Jimmy Gardner.
That's not evidence, Dawson. That's
Jimmy
accusations.
Gardner. Don't make me laugh. He's a two-bit punk, not some psycho cutthroat.
Also a glass jaw.
I've got a letter implicating Jimmy. Melissa hired him to kill Rita for having an affair with the mayor.
All right, Dawson. I'll talk to Jimmy about this letter. But stick around in case the
The
feds
Barker
are out have
behind
any
the
more
counter
questions
looks
for
like he just wants to whoop Mike's ass.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey, pal, you've given me enough grief for one day. Get lost.
Look, I feel bad about shooting up your booth. I want to return the prize I won.
Are you nuts? Get out of
I think I've done enough damage here already.
Can you shoot anything up again? No. Can I still... shot your
I've
thing
done
again.
enough damage here already.
Let me go this way real quick. You know, you might be right. It might just be middle-aged people. Can I get this bear to this guy? No. Can I shoot up the ring toss ring for all the memes? No. Alright. Let's get out of here. Spin the wheel. So I'm almost interested in how many other ways you could potentially break the game. I feel like I almost did it without realizing it with the not talking to Mrs. Ramirez.
Nobody's answering the door.
Hello?
I don't see anyone inside.
So I guess at this point, everyone's just gone. Only person left to talk to is Mom and Gargan. Slim's probably dead.
I have a splitting headache.
Yeah. See, they were banking on you probably going straight to Dr. Sims's... don't put that there. That there. Going straight to Dr. Sims's office.
Matrix ver...
Oh, yep, forgot. Got it.
Oh no! I didn't get here fast enough to keep Jimmy from killing the mayor. I've got to stop him before he kills another 2 people to complete the generator link.
So when does the doc's head show up? I can't remember that.
The machine stopped working.
Yeah, I guess Mrs. Ramirez just disappears. I just assume everyone who disappears dies. Not really basing that on anything, but... That's why I just assumed Hank dies when they close down the shop. But I don't know about Melissa. Let me go back in here real quick.
Matrix verified.
Where's it going here? Whoop. There it is. So if the power's shut down here, why is the power to the door work? I guess it takes a second.
Hey, this is the design room for my...
Take that. Okay, we're not going to discuss
Whenever
what
I
it
look
is.
at this hideous thing, I feel a throbbing where the ancients pried open my head and implanted the embryo. I better stay on my feet. I'm feeling very lightheaded, and if I sat down, I might not be able to get up again.
Wouldn't want
This chair
that.
makes me feel very uneasy. I recognize this from my first trip here. It's a holographic projection desk.
And potential game show
These are the
sets.
plans for the ancients' attempt to hatch an embryo in my skull. It really did happen to me. I better stay on my feet. I'm feeling very... Something's wrong. I'm starting to feel dizzy.
It should be interesting if maybe one of the characters that disappeared is the one murdering people.
I have a splitting headache.
At least it doesn't make you go right into Sims's office. Like, what? It could be Melissa killing everyone. That'd be interesting. Alright, so we're getting into end game territory now. I'll get rid of this one, I guess. Okay.
Still watering your...
Yeah.
I keep...
Okay, sorry.
Well, I just stopped by to say...
Let's turn that off.
Hey, what happened to the water?
I guess the developers couldn't figure out a way to force players into Dr. Sims's office, because should have been able. You should have done that before going into here.
There's no doubt that Paul is
It's
crazy
interesting
enough to be
now.
a killer. Now I have to find some hard evidence to connect him to the murders.
All right, time to search all the drawers, which I have done before.
Paul must have all sorts of dirty little secret.
Time to look in them.
It's locked. It's locked.
Phasing in and out of like existence there.
It's locked.
Okay. Okay, unlock it with this. No. No. Try this. That'll be Jimmy to open with the card. No. Scrolls of Wisdom, help. No. You know, it's interesting. I know people always talk about the ego massager and how that influences light world or normal world people, but technically we use this like head opener thing on something. I don't remember if I mentioned that in my deep dive. Probably just called it a wrench.
In fact, it kind of resembles my own room.
Let's see.
Weird.
Weird. You know what? I'll take that. I am serving some type of valuable purpose in life. If it's to talk nicely about Darkseed 2, I'll take it. I do like this
No
game.
unusual reading material. Just the kind of books you'd expect any
I still like to make jokes about it, though.
It's full of books, mostly war novels.
Kind of hard not to. Interact with Mirror Mike Dawson.
A neon cactus. How charming. This fruitcake is probably into country music, too.
I don't know why I always like that line. Alright.
No unusual reading material. Scuff marks. This...
There we go.
A secret pass... Oh my god! Paul's house contains a dark world portal. I was right. He is the shapeshifter.
I actually think that poster is the least weird thing in this game. I think it's very 90s.
The sign of the four. The four what? Maybe I don't want to know.
The Fantastic Four. Can I take it? No.
I'll be damned. I saw this book in the Dark World.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's the Necronomicon. What kind of crap is this? The book's open to a chapter about the other world. It seems that the spirits of the dead, whoever they are planning to send a messenger to cleanse the Prime World.
Man. Mike does not give two craps about other people's opinions.
I've seen this creature before. In my dreams.
I don't think Mike's read much of anything in this universe, honestly.
Paul must be a devil worshipper too. This place is giving me the creeps.
I can't tell. Is that like Xenomorph in the picture? Can't tell if that's like the long head or not. I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching on that one.
This picture is of
Or
Paul
reaching.
and Rita. And there's Mayor Fleming and Doc Larson. They're all wearing black robes. What's going on here? It's fastened to the wall.
But I want the picture of Rita.
It's fastened to the wall. What kind of crap is this? The sign of the four.
Oh, I missed it. Did he say the Sign of the Four is one of the books? I was too busy cracking jokes.
It's the only normal thing in this entire room. Paul must have left them here accidentally.
Yeah, I mean, the candle's kind of normal. You know, the funny thing is, I don't know if the writer was trying to make this funny. Just kind of ended up that way.
Keep your unclean hands off my things, Mike. You're here to stop the messenger from coming, aren't you? Well, then you shall be the first to be cleansed.
Fight. I wonder what the direction was from the filmer. Like, yeah, just do-si-do a few times, you know. All right.
Why did you try to kill me?
Because you broke into his house, Mike.
I'm sorry, Mike. The voices told me to kill you. They said you were dangerous and must be stopped.
I mean, they're not wrong.
What else did the voices tell you?
They told us to prepare for the coming of the messenger. He will arrive any day now and cleanse the world. It has been foretold. We have seen it in our dreams, and we have prepared our souls.
Yeah, they're talking about a messenger. It reminded me, there was a movie, I think, called The Messengers. Sorry, I'm looking it up real quick. Because I can't remember if it's the thing I'm thinking that it is. I'm sure that sentence made no sense. And that's okay, because it didn't make sense to me either. Yeah, The Messengers. Supernatural horror film directed by the Pang brothers. I always remember. Oh, it's produced by Sam Raimi. Interesting. I just remember they made a sequel to that, and for some reason it was no longer supernatural. It's just a scarecrow.
What do you mean?
Anyway,
you prepare
sorry.
your souls.
Don't you see?
No.
All 3 murder victims were members of our other world cult.
Wait, 3 murder victims? We only know of
Killer
2.
has taken us first because our minds are already prepared.
We kind of cry. Yes, this is a murder dungeon if I've ever seen
You
one.
mean to tell me you aren't the serial killer?
I thought he thought Jimmy was.
Of course not.
I guess we
Mike.
knocked him out.
I could never have done such things. Only one as great and pure as the messenger can perform such deeds. I knew my time would come soon.
You know, not trying to knock his beliefs or anything, but I'm pretty sure that anyone can murder someone.
What were these voices you heard?
The spirits of the dead. We contacted them a year and a half ago during a seance I conducted. They wanted things.
But what things?
Who's we?
Rita and myself at first. Once we realized we were in contact with the spirits of the dead, we formed the Otherworld cult so that we could maintain permanent contact.
See, I'm pretty sure I had said that this whole scene is probably just a dream by Mike, but I wonder if they went with Otherworld, I guess, to make Mike think that, oh, it's the Dark World.
I saw a photo
I'm sure
of
that's
you,
probably exactly
Rita,
what they were
Mayor
thinking,
Fleming,
but
and
it's
Doc
just a stupid name, I guess is what I was getting at.
It was taken one night during a ceremony when we were all still alive. The 4 of us were the Otherworld cult.
So Paul is a zombie is what I'm hearing. Or if you go with my other theory, he's a robot, but you know.
Is that what all this occult stuff is about? Seances, contacting the dead?
Look, Mike, I'm bleeding out here.
Yes. I've always been obsessed with occult science.
That's why I
That's
became
why
a
I
hardware
formed
shop
the
owner.
Otherworld cult. I so wanted to make contact with my mother. She died when I was a child, you know.
I do now.
What kinds of things did the voices want?
Mike, that's not what we were talking about.
They wanted us to worship them. They taught us a ceremony. We used it, and though we didn't realize it, we became their slaves.
Paul, you're starting to look awfully pale.
I'm not sure why.
Everything's growing dark.
Seed. Nope.
Oh my god, I killed him. Paul was obviously the shapeshifter. I don't care what he said. But who's going to believe me without any proof? The police will just say that I was jealous of him too.
That's an airtight defense.
One thing's for sure.
Accusation,
I gotta get
I
out of
guess.
here before someone finds me with a body.
And all this blood. Dum 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 dum.
The key to Paul's hardware store is probably on this key ring.
It's literally just a key. It's
dark in here. Spooky too.
We literally just went to like a nightmarish world filled with horrors.
Forget it. I've handled
But a
enough
store with
mess
the
for
light
today.
turned off.
This store sells all kinds of hardware. No wonder Paul is so screwy.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 for puns. Take these pliers. What just happened? Oh my god, what?
This sign says that the hardware
What did I just do? I don't think I've ever done this before. Oh, it fixed it. Okay, well, that's a shame. I think it didn't take away the key. Jesus. Oh, that's a good point, Chrono Strike. That's probably how he got away with it. Just use the hose water. I don't know how he broke the world. I want to try that again. Man, that's weird. Like literally serves no purpose, I guess, but huh, all right.
dusty. No one's used the scale in a few days.
It's been closed.
I hate using these suspended scales. I've always been afraid the whole thing is going to come crashing down.
Like my life. All right, get back here.
What am I thinking? I can't break into someone's cash register.
Literally just murdered
You
him.
don't see many of these mechanically operated cash registers anymore. I guess it's easier to rip off the customers with the electronic ones. A fire alarm. A lot of the stuff in here must be flammable.
Oh, let's go.
Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
They better stop breaking laws. Gun drawn and everything.
That should keep Deputy Brown busy for a while.
But just in case, let's go in and make sure that. Oh, I can't. I can't even click the door.
The deputy's inside trying to figure.
Okay, whatever. Game's not letting me have any fun. Hope the world glitches out for him too when he leaves the store.
There's no one guarding Rita's house now.
Imagine he said that and he had his fingers tented like Mr. Burns. Excellent.
It's so strange being inside Rita's house knowing that she's dead.
Or just in general.
After we'd go out, Rita would invite me to sit down on the couch for a cup of coffee. Things never went farther than that, though.
Poor Mike.
I'm not tired.
I almost feel bad for Mike in a way.
Rita used to love this Southwestern American Indian junk.
I just mean that's all the art department could find.
There's a letter here. It's in Rita's handwriting.
Alright, time for the shocking twist of the century.
Dear Mom, not much happening lately. I went out with Mike Dawson the other night. He's a nice guy, but he has some emotional problems. In fact, he's starting to act like a sick puppy around me, and I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt him.
Why, that bitch? She was never really interested in me. She was just toying with me.
I mean,
In a few minutes, I'm off to
he's
my reading
admitted
group
that to
meeting across
people.
the street at Paul Cooper's house. Now he's somebody I'm really attracted to. Tall, handsome, and good at fixing things around the house.
I'm glad I killed that creep.
Well, gotta run. Paul gave me a ticket for a free psychic reading at the carnival. I'll give it a try this weekend and let you know what the future holds for me. Kiss Dad for me. Love, Rita.
Ticket for a free psychic reading? I hope Rita didn't already use it because I don't have a clue about where to go from here.
I like how Mike didn't put that letter into his inventory. Can I read it again?
Dear Mom, not much happening lately.
Why that bit?
In a few minutes.
I'm glad I
Well, gotta...
Ticket for a free psychic.
Alright. See, a shocking twist. She didn't actually like him.
It's not what I imagined it would look like. The decor is so odd.
Alright, so let's... What can I go through?
It's locked.
Yeah, I always forget there's like they forgot to put something there.
Strange. I saw a picture like this in Paul's bedroom.
No, you didn't. Look nothing like that.
It's locked. It's locked.
It'd be funny if it was Paul's key, though.
It's locked.
What? That's not what you're supposed to... Shoot it up. Oh, whoops.
It's locked. It's locked.
All right.
I look like hell. I look like hell. I look like hell. Pandora's business card. Read it.
All right, ready for the actual twist?
You thought you had everything pretty much figured out, didn't you, Mikey boy? Well, I'd stop while I was ahead if I were you. The truth can be very ugly.
Speaking of ugly. All right. I wish this song would just play for the rest of the game. Oh, I should have looked in. I should have looked back in the mirror. Whoops. At least Jack's music's still playing. That's good.
I can't believe that was Jack in that mirror.
Who's Jack in the mirror?
I can't believe that was Jack in that mirror. This card entitles the bearer to a special psychic reading from Pandora.
Because all the other readings have been bullshit. Actually, I don't even think I've done any of the readings. Except for the pills. I accidentally tried to give her the pills. I didn't accidentally. I gave her the pills thinking it would... Not knowing if she would give me a special thing or not. Because I couldn't remember. Dr. Sims is probably being driven nuts without noise.
I have a splitting headache.
It's all that
I'm gonna go
noise.
see Dr. Sims.
Where's I going? Pandora. Also, if anyone's interested about Pandora's readings, I didn't do it in any of the streams. I have a video that's dedicated to all the different readings you could get. So, why can you always go to the wrong one? Alright, Mike is going slow. Can I give this to them? No. Can I magnetize them? No. Can I shoot anything in here? This game doesn't let me do anything I want to do. Let's talk to our friend Gargan first.
Excuse me, Gargon.
Hey, friend. What can I
He
do?
didn't even finish his set before he started talking to me.
Well, Gargon, you sure look a lot happier.
Better yet.
Oop. Sorry. Sorry, he feels happy. He wants to get back to weightlifting, that's all. Alright, here you go.
What role does this play in my future, Pandora?
Let me see that card. Ah, why didn't you tell me you were one of the Illuminati?
Never
This
understood
entitles
why
you
she
to a
said that.
special reading.
Also, I just noticed like the Satan goat in the background.
Mikey, there are no monsters in the closet. There's nothing there but an old dusty mirror. But I'll tell you what, I'll lock this closet forever so that nothing can get through it. I have an invisible key to the closet. Now watch. Now I'm locking the closet. Poof! It's gone. The monsters won't be able to come through the closet. Now try to go back to sleep, dear.
I feel like such an idiot. All these years thinking my closet was locked. Who knows what's inside it?
You do.
Ah, Mike. So good thing I had that glass key. It might be able to unlock it. Alright. Let's go back to the house. Slowly but surely. Actually, let me get the mirror maze pulled up.
I have a splitting headache.
But that's going to have to wait. Alright, let's confront Mom about the big reveal here.
Mom, why didn't you ever tell me that my closet door was never really locked?
Oh my goodness, Mike, that was years ago. Don't tell me you've been afraid of your closet since then.
I'm starting to get a headache.
Well, that's what your medicine is for. You know where to find it.
Yep, it's in my bedroom. See ya. Alright. That doesn't work.
The key to Paul's hardware store is...
Okay. Yeah, I know.
These keys don't fit the lock.
Whose closet door has a lock on it? I mean, I guess like a lock and key, that is.
I wonder if the fortune teller was right about it not...
Let's find out.
The fortune teller was right. This closet was never really locked after all. So that's what's inside. A mirror. Could this be another portal into the dark world? I look like hell.
I don't know if that's supposed to happen with the mirror, like, doing what it's doing.
Hell. I look like hell.
Imagine not.
I look like hell.
Let me get away from myself. Alright, here we go.
Why, this is a dark world bedroom. Odd. It kind of resembles my own room.
Odd. It's like it's the mirror opposite of my room. Alright, let me... Where is a good spot to do this? And... I'm going to just do it this. Alright. Let's walk around that bed.
The shapeshifter must have appreciated the ancient's reward for him to put the sword of justice in such an elaborate mounting.
Looks like he just shoved it up something's ass. No, just take that out. That's fine.
The shapeshifter must have appreciated... This bed seems designed to encourage nightmares. I'm afraid to sleep here. This looks like the shoebox I keep my good shoes in. shapeshifter must have appreciated. This portal leads back to my bedroom.
Oh, see, that one got it
Portal
right.
leads back to my bedroom.
Doesn't phase Mike up and down on that one. All right, let's just look at the shoes and move on.
My shoes and my mom's butcher knife. They're covered in blood.
But whose blood is it?
Shifter must have stolen my shoes to frame me for Rita's murder.
That's exactly what happened, Mike.
My shoes.
Okay.
And my mom's butcher. I'm back in my own kitchen. But I didn't pass through any portal.
All right, everyone. I don't know if you're ready for this, but everything is about to be
I'm
explained.
still cooking at the stove. Nothing unusual there.
Actually, can I go this way first?
Now I'm back in the dark world. I'm sure I didn't pass through a portal this time. Perhaps time and space are warped here.
I wonder if they just had a light world kitchen for normal world kitchen for this because they ran out of assets. No, okay. Clearly not Mom. Let's take her out. All right, everything's about to be explained.
What do you know about my shoes getting bloody?
Here we go.
Here, Mike. This will explain everything.
That'll never not be funny to me.
This can't be real. Oh, Mommy, I hope you're okay.
I can't loot her body. All right.
That's Rita's head. I must be hallucinating.
Well, at least he's onto it now.
Oh my God, that's Rita. Her head's been cut off.
Mike, I've come to speak to you from beyond the barrier of life and death. Humanity is in grave danger, and you are the only one who can destroy the beast that my friends and I have unleashed.
Gotta unleash the beast.
Rita, I thought you were dead.
Wait, what?
I'm dead but have not yet departed. Unless you act soon, all of humanity will suffer a fate far worse than mine.
What's worse than getting your head ripped off?
I don't care about anyone else. Tell me who did this to you.
He was just calling her like a
Predator.
bitch and
He
stuff.
killed all of us, one by one.
I visited your murder site. I found your reunion ticket.
I didn't lose my ticket, Mike. That was dropped by my murderer.
You mean the shapeshifter attended our reunion?
Yes. That's exactly what that means.
Mike, don't you see? My ticket was serial number 656. The one the murderer dropped was 655. The two tickets were bought at the same time.
Are you saying that the shapeshifter invited you to the reunion too?
You whore.
Your jealousy is clouding your mind again, Mike. That was always the problem between us, and it will lead to your downfall.
I can't believe like where the game goes with this dialogue
I know all
here.
about your involvement in the Otherworld cult.
Paul's seances were just harmless fun at first. We wanted to contact dead poets and writers, but instead we contacted the ancients.
Whoops.
So this was the reading group you were always running off to.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Mike. The ancients seized control of our minds and made us do things against our will.
Why would the ancients be interested in your seances?
The ancients needed humans to make a creature able to live in the normal world indefinitely. Through the teachings of the Otherworld cult, they reprogrammed our thought patterns to interface with the power generator.
That makes
Is
sense.
it true that you became involved with Dark Larson and Mayor Fleming?
It's not like he said Dark Larson too.
Mr. Ramirez too, but his wife had him killed before I could bring him into the cult. That was my assignment, recruitment.
That's why I had 4 stars in the Black Book.
Who else did you recruit?
I tried to recruit Sheriff Butler and you, but failed. You were both too jealous to become members of the cult.
How could you let yourself become a pawn of the Ancients?
You were a pawn of the Ancients too, Mike. It was your first visit to the Dark World that gave the Ancients enough knowledge of the normal world to engineer the behemoth.
What?
I don't understand what's happening here.
It's kind of a theme for this this
Mike,
game.
you poor innocent fool, you were being used and don't even realize it. But you have a chance to redeem yourself by destroying the behemoth.
All right, well, let's go do it.
How can I destroy the behemoth?
You can kill it only with the sword, but you must hurry, Mike. While the behemoth is still in the Dark World, it is vulnerable. Once it enters the normal world, it will become invincible.
The sword is powerful enough to kill the behemoth?
Yes, but you must use the sword before it reaches the portal to the normal world. Once the behemoth crosses over, it will grow powerful enough to destroy all of humanity with a single blow.
Why do the Ancients want to destroy the human race?
Man, Mike's real chatty
Once
for
humanity's
the
life
world
force is
ending.
released, it will fully wake the Ancients from their slumber and nourish them for a virtual eternity.
How did you learn all of this, Rita?
My mind is connected to the ancient spaceship through the power generator. While they sleep, I hear their dreams, and their dreams become our fate.
How much time do I have?
Not much now.
The portal in the adjoining room is too small for the behemoth to pass through. Once it hatches, it will head straight for the portal in the maze, and it is hatching even as we speak. Mike, if you truly do care about me, please don't let me die with so much blood on my hands. Stop the behemoth from reaching the normal world. I must leave now. Goodbye, Mike.
I'm gonna laugh. He tried to go in for a kiss or something. Let's unlock the door and go.
This place somehow seems even more gloomy than the rest of the Dark World.
It's now that I'm officially here. Let's go.
I've got to get back to the power center and stop the...
Oh, what? It added in the extra head.
That's Paul. He wasn't the shapeshifter after all.
That's funny. Alright, hold on.
I've got to get back to the power...
I know you can get back. Hold on. Just have to remember how to do it now.
I've got to get back to the power center and stop the behemoth from hatching.
So can I go back through here?
On second thought, if I return to the normal world...
It's interesting. Last time I tried that, going through the portal, it worked. I don't know why it's not with this time. Oh well. Alright, let's go stop that behemoth.
I've got to get back to the power...
Yeah. It's this way, right? Okay, let me save this one more time. I can never remember which door's which. Let's see, did I get the right one?
I've got to reach the portal
I
before the
think so.
behemoth gets there.
Okay. One right there. Okay. All right. Went through the door. Okay.
I need to find a path lead.
Okay. All right. Trust me, I would not have been able to do that by myself. Had to use a little guide for that. Huh, so that's cool. You can skip the third hypnosis session. So I wonder if this is supposed to be just like a giant like life force leech, like from the first game. I guess there's one in this one too. Alright,
I'm not leaving until I destroy the power gen.
all right, Mike, calm down. I think I went the wrong way. Just go this way. Because now I'm not going to be able to find my way out of here.
I need to find a path leading to. I need to find a path. I need to find a path. I need to find a. I need to find a path lead. There's a mirror between me. There's a mirror between.
Use the key here.
I need to find a path lead. I need to find a path. There's a mirror between me and this room. I need to find a path leading to. There's a mirror between me and this room. I need to find a. I need to find a.
This is where it's going to get annoying. It's not a fun puzzle.
There's a mirror between me and the. I need to find a path lead.
Hold on.
I need to find a
Almost.
path lead. I need to find a path lead. There's a mirror between. There's a mirror between me and the. There's a mirror between me and the.
Yep, there it was. Perfect. Perfect.
I need to find a.
Oh, come
There's
on.
a mirror
Dang
between
it.
me and the. There's a mirror between. I need to find a path. There's a mirror between me and this. There's a mirror between. I need to find a path lead. I need to find a. I need to find a path leading to. I need to find a.
Nope. There we go. All right. Good job, Mike. Sometimes if I try to cut this thing. Oh, wait, I didn't.
When I heft this sword, I feel like I can do no wrong. The sword didn't sever the cable. Maybe I need to place the scrolls into the slot first.
I wonder if Cyber Dreams wanted to do another like death right there, like they did in the first one with the lever. Like if you tried to cut the cable before you do this, it would kill Mike, electrocute him. Okay. Yep, that's a cutting motion. Split into a lot of triangles.
Michael, you've done it.
All
You've
right.
defeated the ancients.
Did
you
it.
have saved our people and yours. Michael, Michael.
Hey, wake up, Mikey boy. Hey, wake up, Mikey boy. You've been out of it for a little while.
What happened?
I told you not to trust those shrinks, didn't I?
Where am I? I thought I just blew up a spaceship.
Come on, Mike.
You were in Dr. Sims' office, don't you remember?
Clearly not.
What happened to Dr. Sims? He's been stabbed.
You don't remember, Mikey boy? We
You have
killed him. He was
saved
getting
you and your
away.
people, or whatever.
What do you mean we killed Dr. Sims?
Don't you get it, Mikey boy? You and me, we're both one and the same.
What are you talking about? Wait a minute. I get it. You're the shapeshifter.
You're wrong again.
No, I don't get it.
Sorry.
How can
Skipping
you and me be
things.
the same person?
I'm your dark world counterpart, Mikey. A manifestation of your own sick mind.
Like a foot
If you don't
shorter
believe
than
me,
him.
grab the knife and try to kill me. Come on, Mikey boy, give it a try.
Oh, Mike's twitching. Now go and rest our heroes.
We're too late. I should have never let myself be fooled by that letter Dawson gave me.
I don't know about you, but I feel sick. I never seen anything so horrible.
Looks like Mike off the doctor and then offed himself.
Do you think the deputy was talking about this game?
Well, at least it's all over now.
I still can't believe it. Mike Dawson, a serial killer.
He was sure busy the last few hours. Killed Mayor Fleming, Doc Larson, Paul Cooper, and his psychiatrist all in one day.
His psychiatrist.
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna be having a few nightmares myself over this one.
No, wait, I got the control jack now, I forgot.
Oh, Mike, there's no need to thank me for returning your mom's butcher knife to you. It's the least I could do for ruining the ancients' plans again. Well, as they say, the third time's the charm.
Can I... No.
Dr. Sims, I concur with your diagnosis that Mike Dawson is suffering from multiple personality disorder. However, I think you underestimated the danger of me becoming the dominant.
I don't think the doctor ever said that, did he?
Horrified by what you see, Deputy? You'd be even more horrified by what your dark side is capable of.
I mean, his Dark World counterpart was just the little robot thing.
It's too bad you couldn't get to first base with Rita either, Sheriff. Then we'd have your head hanging on our power generator, too.
Like the deputy legit does look like disturbed, and he's just, you know, kind of staring off into space. All right, let's get out of here.
See you around, pal.
He actually had some animation on that. All right, Darkseed 2. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that playthrough. I actually did something I'd never done before, and skipped the third hypnosis session, so I have to thank that person who informed me of that. Saying just because you said congratulations, I had to look up the entire thing because I forgot it. Congratulations, you have completed a great game, which is Darkseed 2. Proved the justice of our culture. Now go and rest our heroes. And while the credits scroll there, I'm going to start ramping the stream down. So with that, I appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out, and chatting, and having fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. AMF, adios, my friends.